Good morning and welcome back to Planet Doug, the 360 version. I'm at Mesot's Sunday morning market, as you can probably see. It's about 8:30 in the morning, a little bit busy. And because of software limitations, I have to shoot this video in a special way. I'm essentially going to walk through the market in a 10-minute continuous walk and stop at a few interesting spots. Like here, this market is well known for men selling curios and historical bits of jewelry and things like that. A lot of, I forget the name of them, these Buddhist amulets that you can wear around your neck and do different things with. And I've seen old coins and all kinds of things like that here. So there's a nice display. I don't usually see this many of them on a Saturday. This is usually what you see on the weekend. I mean, during the weekday. And the weekend market is more for fruits and vegetables. But this is what is for sale here this morning. So I'm just going to walk through the rest of the market, you know, the fruit and vegetable, the produce side of things, and see what is going on. And I'll stop from time to time and hold the camera steady so that I can look around. And then as you watch the video, you can look around as well. Bananas here. As I mentioned in another video, my first market videos I shot like this, I had a feeling like I held the camera too high in the air, sort of at eye level, and it was too far away from the things that were on the table for sale. So now I'm experimenting with holding the camera more right above the tables where the items are on display. The great thing about these markets for me is when they have large bundles of things, like that bundle of garlic. Just has a nice look to it. If I were taking pictures, I would take a picture of that and all these chilies in a bag. And it's not known as a snack market, but you do find a scattering of people making tasty things, like this woman here. Sawadee krab, good morning. Yeah, I hadn't seen her before. This is new. She even has a nice sign here telling you what everything is and how much they cost. Looks like she's making a kind of waffle for 10 baht. And then she has some kind of like dumplings or something in there. Yeah, there they are, close up. Oh yeah, all kinds of them, they look good. And I know there's a woman over here who brings live fish. And I was thinking this might be visually interesting to get close to all the fish. And I'm not a big seafood fan. I don't eat fish as a rule, but I know a lot of people love seafood. So the fish like this are very popular. Whoa. He wants back in the water. Oh, we're still getting fresh mangoes. Yeah, I'm not sure how long the mango season lasts. one interesting thing about this 360 camera that just occurred to me in the last couple of days is when I'm holding the camera like this and kind of putting it above the produce, I think to most people around me, it looks like I'm filming, you know, the cauliflower and the tomatoes and these squashes here. But because it's a 360 camera, of course, I'm filming everything, myself and the people. But my idea that people aren't aware that it's a 360 camera and that they think I'm filming just the produce kind of gives me more, makes me more comfortable using the camera in public like this, because it's not the same as, you know, pointing a camera right at a person. It's kind of, you feel reluctant to do that. But here, you know, it looks like I'm filming all the things like on the table, cauliflower and different things. But of course, I'm also filming the entire environment. So it's a little bit sneaky, I suppose, but yeah, it just occurred to me that that's kind of a side effect or a side advantage of a 360 camera for someone who is shy or not willing or doesn't have a lot of experience. Camera, taking video. Look at these fish. They're all their jaws, their head is at a 90-degree angle. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Man, there's so much to see here. I think I'm going to turn around and head back in this direction. So maybe raise this up high from here, and then you can get a look around the market. Unfortunately, there's music playing, which means the video will probably get flagged for copyright, but there's really nothing I can do about that. It's amazing how sensitive YouTube's computers are when it comes to music copyright. The tiniest melody that the camera picks up that you can barely hear with the human ear, just a few seconds of it anywhere in the video, and the whole video gets claimed by some shady company in Brazil. Happens all the time. One of my recent 360 videos was claimed by some giant music company. I don't even know what one. And then when I listened to the video myself, I couldn't hear the music. They told me, they gave me a time code and said from this point in the video to this point, we detected a melody that belongs to this company. So I listened to the video, and for a long time, I couldn't even hear the music. It was so far and faint in the background. And then finally, it was like, oh, there it is. That's what they're talking about. A few other things for sale. You know, you can get incense, candles, garlands for temples. And for the end of this video, let's walk over to this last row. And that should be perhaps about 10 minutes. I don't really know what I've captured, but hopefully it will be something interesting. I think at this end of the market, you get more into like prepared foods that you can take home. Like all of this here. Just fill up the plastic bag and take it home for breakfast, or save it for lunch. I remember this when I did one of my 5 snack challenges. I tried some of these. They were really good. Since I'm shooting a very fast-paced 360 video, I don't have time to snack. And this is where the music was coming from. He's selling coffee. And there's the far end of the market. It's interesting, like a table like this looks like it could have come from someone's home garden. You know, like my mother was a real committed gardener, and she could probably produce a range of vegetables in our backyard sort of thing. And she could put together a table like this and just sell vegetables that she grew at home. I'm just saying it's like different from like a large commercial farm or something like that. All right, let's walk to the end of this row, and maybe I'll raise the camera up high once more just for a minute. It actually kind of helps to make your way through a crowd. If you're holding the camera in front of you, you have to sort of spear it through the crowd and don't hit anyone. More bees. I saw this at the Friday night market. It might even be the same people. I don't know. Yeah, but this honeycomb is completely open. There's no netting at all. You can see all the bees. And there's the bottles of honey. Maybe 200 baht for a bottle, I'm not sure. And then some snacks. You can, oh yeah, look at that, complete meals, salads actually. And I think these market sellers have to be very organized and prepared, because there would be a rush of customers in the first 2 hours of the market, and if they're not ready for customers and they can't sell fast enough, they might lose out. They have a very brief window of opportunity for selling everything they've made. All right. Experimental 360 video in the Mae Sot Sunday morning market.